I hope you're keeping well as can be expected. And I don't think you need my morning weather forecast, do you? You can probably hear the rain pitter pattering on the windows. So, where do we go today? What do we think of today? I must admit, my brain is, struggling again as normal. I mentioned the other day we are helping to homeschool our grandchildren because we're in a family bubble. Um, but on Saturday I was around the babysitting while our son was able to go shopping, and the kids were playing some weird game on their game box, and we were all snuggled up on the sofa together. And I thought, this character had just gone through from one world into another parallel universe, and I'm thinking, yeah, I can I can relate to that. I think very much most of us have probably gone from one universe through to a parallel universe, and we're not quite sure when we're going to get out of it. But also, while I've been homeschooling one of the twins, my husband and I take a twin each. Um, he's come up with those famous children's words of "I can't" and "I don't know," and I'm thinking, well, I know you can, and I know you know. I thought, well, let's play this game. I said, no such word. What? There's no such word as can't. Unfortunately, it had been actually in their English language when they were learning how to put apostrophes in to shorten words, which didn't help me very much. But I can't, Nanny. I don't know. I said, well, Nanny and Granda built this house, and Daddy was a young teenager then. Yes, he said. I said, well, it was Daddy that did all the measuring for putting all our cables in, and it was Daddy that helped Grandad work out how many ceiling boards we wanted, and I measured them out and showed them to him. And he sort of looked at me and said, oh. I said, what is Daddy really, really good at now? Maths, he said. I said, yes. I said, but Daddy did all that, and he learnt how to do it. And that's what you're going to do, because you're a lot younger than him, and you can do that. I said, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe you can do it. Well, anyway, we got through the rest of the morning without one "I can't" coming into the conversation. I thought, wow, that's great. But it made me stop to think that little phrase, "I believe." Now, how often do we hear it? Well, it comes up a lot in fairy tales, doesn't it? It comes up particularly in Peter Pan, as Captain Hook is winning the day and the fairies are dropping down and dying off, and the children start to chant, "I believe. I believe in fairies. I believe in fairies," and gradually, so the fairies start to come back. And we've heard it in films about Christmas, with Father Christmas and things like that. Well, if we can do it in fairy tales, why can't we do it in real life? And it reminded me also of a song that shows my age, probably this one. I went back, I think there was a song, not a worship song, because I've got a lot of worship songs that sing "I believe." I went back to my youth, back to probably the late 50s, and I'm trying to think who sung it. I believe. I'm racking my brain. I knew it was an Irish singer. Was it Val Doonican? No, it wasn't Val Doonican. It was the Bachelors. And I got Alexa just now to play it for me. And there was those phrases in, when I hear a newborn baby cry, I believe. When I touch the leaf and see the sky, I believe. And then I went to my cupboard, and a lovely friend bought me this quite a while ago. Whoops, get it the right way around. Believe. She bought me this at a time when I was having a bit of difficulties and going through a change in my life. And she bought me that to say, keep your coffee warm, go to your meetings. It was lovely last night because I had back-to-back meetings last night. But it was really nice to see that I believe. But it's when I turn the mug round that is really the very important part, very important saying, you see, because on the back, if I can get this, it's right, the camera on here makes everything go backwards. Let's go that way, there we go. With God, all things are possible. Now, if I believe, and I believe in my prayers, that I can say, I believe in God. I believe in the power of the Holy Spirit. I believe in the love and the presence of Jesus Christ. And if each one of us could say that as we get it going round our community, round our country, round our world, think of the power. If in fairy tales it can raise up fairies, think of the power in real life. That I believe in the power of God. With God, all things are possible. If we start saying, oh no, that won't happen, then we are limiting God. And we can't limit God. God is limitless. He is everything. He is in that baby's cry that the bachelors sing of. He's in that leaf that we try. He's in the sky, in everything, around us. So yes, times are difficult. And at my governor's meeting last night, I even said to the head teachers, please, can we have a little area in the head teacher's report? And he looked at me and said, apologies from grandparents for getting the homework wrong. Because I said, I left school a long time ago. And if our instructions are not there to follow, if we haven't got those guidelines, and unfortunately in yesterday's homework, the guidelines came at the end instead of at the beginning. So I believe. Go and find, see if you've got Alexa or you've got might have an old record somewhere, the song I Believe by the Bachelors. Sit and listen to those words. It's a beautiful song. They were a wonderful band, wonderful trio of singers. And just take that as your mantra for the day. I believe. With God, all things are possible. Love to you all. Please be safe. Take extra care. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It is there. We will reach it. I believe. Blessings. Hope to see you next week. Take lots and lots of care.